Welcome to the Halloween party. Imagine yourself after a school function, walking home late at night. You decide to take a shortcut down a dark alley. The wind is howling and the leaves are rustling. You're apprehensive about continuing, but you see a light at the end of the alley. You get closer and you hear a faint voice. You can feel your heartbeat. And then two young tots jump out all dressed up in costume and say, "Trick or treat." And then you remember it's Halloween and you wonder, why do we celebrate Halloween the way we do? There are many traditions that make Halloween the way it is. 2,000 years ago, the Celtics celebrated the New Year. It was a festival of Samhain, god of death. It was the end of the summer and it was the beginning of the winter. The ending of the warm light and the beginning of the cold darkness. Now they believed that spirits were free to walk between the world they knew and the other world. Now there was evil spirits and there was good spirits, and they welcomed the good spirits in. And they wore masks and costumes to ward off the evil. They put skeletons on their windows to represent those that had passed that year. And they carved images of guardians into turnips and put them on front of their doorsteps to keep the evil out. Now Samhain also was a time to stock up on winter supplies. So they built huge fires and they had a big slaughter and they killed and butchered their livestock. They built huge fires and they took the bones and they tossed them into the fire. This was a celebration and a ritual of sacrifice. Now the name Halloween derived from All Hallows Evening, or Holy Evening. And this was before All Saints' Day. Now All Saints' Day was moved from May 13th to November 1st in the 1800s, or in the 800s, by Pope Gregory IV, to give a Christian aspect to Halloween. In the 1800s, during the Great Potato Famine of Ireland, the Irish flooded America, and they brought their traditions. Trick-or-treat resembles a practice that was known as souling. The poor people went door to door, and they begged for food. And in return for their food, they offered prayers to the dead. The Irish, when they came to America, they also found that pumpkins were easier to carve than turnips. And that is where we get the pumpkin carving from today. Now, today's society, horror and death, blood and gore are associated with it. It's brought forth through books and theater and movies. It is also commercialized, very commercialized. Stores have decorations, they have candy, they have many costumes. They have pranks, items of illusion. Excuse me. They also have videos and movies, CDs that have, and they have CDs that have sounds of Halloween on them. They have a variety of masks, costumes, and they also have weapons of choice. For example, this cleaver. It seems real, but it's actually quite fake. Don't worry, it's just a scratch. Now, Halloween is celebrated in many parts of the world. It's similar, but it also follows traditions, depending on what culture you're from. Now, no doubt, no matter who you are, if you recognize Halloween, it is a festive celebration. So enjoy the party, but be careful and beware, because you do not know what will happen next, and you may not know what lurks at the end of the alley.